All right, game 3 of the day. Got Polaris Prep taking on LBA. Polaris Prep started off the session with a W yesterday against Ridley. They're going to try to make it 2-0 here against London Basketball Academy. LBA without one of their top guards, Rocco Awad, out with a broken toe. So we're 5 games in to session 1, including yesterday. Just came off that overtime thriller we saw. Actually, the first 2 games of today have been really good. The first one was a close one, barn burner between RNS and North Star. And then the second one saw that overtime game where CSJV came back and they got the dub. Looks like we're facing a little delay, so we're going to just take a short break and then come back for tip-off. All right. Thank you for your patience, but we're officially underway. Polaris Prep versus LBA. Polaris Prep had a strong win their first game. Malik Moss, 2024 point guard, had a very strong game. There he is, starting the game with a 3, no good. Of course, this Polaris team is led by Wyoming commit Dom Pangonis, number 5. And then they're just loaded. They're a post-grad team. There's Bruno Verderte with the quick 2. He had a very good first game as well. See what this LBA team is made of. Malik Moss looking to push. Tyson Lama thought about it. Swing, swing, swing. Bruno with the screen from Brennan. Finds Moss. 7 on the shot clock. Verderte for 3. Got it. 5 quick points. Viderte outside to Moss. Moss puts it on the floor. Beautiful reverse layup. Polaris prep with a quick 7-0 start to this game. Here's Terrence Booker for LBA. Get out to swing. Corner three. No good. Pangonis with the board. Finds Lama. Swing. Corner. Viderte, another three. No good that time. LBA comes down with it. Here's Booker bringing it up. Here's Randawa. Handoff. Boom. Three-pointer by Dilvir Randawa. Gets LBA on the board. Here's Moss. Dunk it. Hey. Just walked in like the door was wide open. Handoff. Kick out. Swing. Good ball movement. Corner three again. No good that time. Pangonis collects it. Inside to Brennan. No good. The 7-footer missed the layup. Quick end-to-end. Pangonis another rebound. No good. No good from Lama. Here comes LBA. Stolen. Here comes Tyson Lama. Finish. No good. Ball will go to Polaris. There's Malik Moss to Brennan. Pangonis, top of the key. Finds Viderte for three. Another one. 8 first quarter points, including 2 threes. 2024 forward Bruno Viderte, the former Real Madrid product, came here from Spain. Here he is with the rebound, bringing it up the floor. Pass just off the mark. First time out of the game called by LBA. Gonna take a little intermission and come back. Substitutions on the court now. Polaris prep checking in. Anderson Cummins, Deshae right. Nice D by Cummins to tip the ball. Pangonis on the run. Lefty layup is no good. Collected by Randawa. Gets it to Booker. Up ahead. Thought about the three. They're going to take their time, get a quality shot. Toby. Missed the cutter. Randawa for three. No good. Offensive rebound LBA. Reset here, 10 seconds on the clock. Booker goes at Pangonis, kick out three. That's in. Sebic. Couple of threes now for LBA. Can't answer back. Deshae right with the rebound. Inside, Brennan, mid-range jumper is off. Tipped. Here comes Toby. No call. Ball goes out of bounds for Polaris. Nice shot by Randawa. He's got 5 quick points. Pangonis. Cummins swings to Sycamore for three, no good. Nice kick out. And one. The Marion Ennis Hurst. The chance for the three-point play. LBA's got some life to them now. Pangonis goes all the way. Draws the foul and will head to the line. First is good. Here's Booker. Randawa. Kick out. Turnover. Pangonis easy too. Foul called on Polaris Anderson Cummins. Dilvi Randawa to the line for two. First is good. Second is good. Cummins for 3. No good. Deshae right. Bump. Charge. Couple offensive rebounds by Cummins. Hits the corner for 3. Boom. Sick'em. Sick'em. Great pressure by Cummins. Fun fact, Anderson Cummins' older brother actually played for LBA back in the earlier NPA seasons. Kind of a full circle moment. Offensive rebound, LBA. Less than a minute left in this first quarter. Oh. Foul on the floor. Ref says foul was on the floor, I believe. How are they going to talk it over, though? I think that could have been a continuation. Yeah, so he's saying no basket, but they are on the bonus. So he will shoot. Their free throws. Tears Booker.
First is good.
After this game, we're going to get Lincoln Prep taking on Fort Erie. Nice ball movement. Steal, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 7-point lead for Polaris Prep. We'll be right back for the second. All right, and we're back. Start of the second quarter. LBA, Polaris Prep. Nice tip. Second chance points for LBA. Nice lay from Daniel Campbell. Nice hang and finish there by Booker with the left. He's been steady. Trying to pick up the slack where Rocco Awad injured for LBA. Travel. LBA is playing a disciplined game here on both ends. Valuing each possession on the offensive end. Nice take, man. Yeah, he took a bump too. Probably could have been an and one. Steal, no good on the layup. Booker fouled that time. 3-point game. Booker again going to the line. Second one is good. 8 points for Terrence Booker so far early on. There's Lama trapped in the corner. Gets it out. Good defense by LBA. Oh, nice split. Tough, very nice move. Jalen Sycama split the D into a mid-range pull-up. Here's Sahil Sarma, the big man, with the soft touch. Six-point lead for Polaris. Nice take. Tyson Lama. 6-point game. Toby for three. Bank. The bank's still open. Last second banking on a Friday afternoon. Booker again. Oh, he's been tough. Very strong half for him so far. Stolen again, Booker. Man, he's been everywhere. LBA now holds the lead for the first time this game. Lama gets to the line. Some subs coming in. Polaris bringing back in Viderte, who had 7 first quarter points, and Malik Moss. While LBA bringing back Dilvia Rendawa, who had a strong first quarter as well. Here's Booker. He's had the hot hand so far. Rendawa for three. No good. Here's Moss, the Pangonis for three. No good. Oh. A late call. Joe Bagley heading to the line. 4:49 left to go in the second quarter. There's Bruno, no good on the hook. Malik Moss up and in, strong take. He's got heart. Might be only about 6 feet, but plays much bigger than that. Oh, man, Booker's getting everything to go so far. Travel. Tie game. Here's Booker. He's been the man of the moment. Oh, good. Nice take by Bruno. 2-point lead for Polaris. Booker, he's got 15 in the first half. Trying to add to it. Nice kick out. Nice finish there by Toby Ezinwa. Malik Moss inside, tough take. That's what he does. Puts his head down and attacks. Booker to Randawa for 3. No good that time. Polaris gets the rebound. Nice. Yep, and one. Malik Moss again. Man, he's tough. Nice pass from Bruno Viderte to find his cutting teammate. And one converted. 5-point lead. Traveling. 2:47 left to go. Malik. Thought about a 3. Steady attacks. Reverse is no good. He gets it back. Man. Oh, man. He's just a handful. He's got a nose for the ball. Timeout called. We're going to take a quick break and return for the final 2.5 minutes of the first half. Final couple minutes of the first half. We got 2 games after this, and then we're back at it tomorrow and Sunday. Full weekend of hoops. NPA Canada's first session over 3 years after a hiatus. Canada's only national prep league has returned, and it's in full effect. Some of the top programs across Canada getting a look at different styles of play from different regions. You gotta love the underdog story, right? Guys coming from areas that might not be as known as, say, Toronto or the GTA in general, looking to make a name for themselves. And I've been impressed by a lot of prospects I wasn't too familiar with before this session. No good from Booker. Don Pangonis. Anderson Cummins inside to Deshae Wright. Blows the layup. Nice take. Again, Terrence Booker. Final minute left. Booker's got 17 points so far. Out to Randall for 3. Boom. 3-point game. Polaris is up Anderson turns the corner. Layup is blocked. Nice lay. He's having a strong half. Shot clock's turned off. Kick. Nice tip by Cummins. Goes all the way for the layup. 7-point lead. Quick timeout was called before the half ends. Might as well use it. Gonna take a quick break and come back. All right, and we're back here for the second half. LBA versus Polaris Prep. We got a 7-point game. And I'm joined now with a little guest host, none other than founder of North Pole Hoops, Tarek Sabate. Tarek, how you doing today, man?
Joe Musa.
Yep.
Hey, man, I needed to help you on the weak side help.
Yeah,
You've been doing a great job on the broadcast. It's great to be back in the gym, and a lot of full circle moments I'm seeing here from parents, the teams like London Basketball Academy, but then, you know, we've had some 3 different Cummins brothers involved in the ecosystem. The irony is that Denzel Cummins used to play for London Basketball Academy.
Full circle moment.
Yeah, so as what's the younger brother's name here?
Anderson.
Anderson Cummins. I remember him in 8th grade coming to our exposure camp playing up. So it's great to see, man.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's been solid. Got a chance to see a lot of different teams. Of course, we saw North Star versus RNS this morning. Got a chance to see CSJV from Quebec. Got a chance to see Edge from Calgary. And, of course, the host Fort Erie had a dominant win last night. So it's been a great first couple of days, man.
What's been your early standouts so far?
Early standouts? Well, of course, you got the Fort Erie guys. That goes without saying. But other than that, I was just talking about some guys who kind of came out of nowhere, I guess, and really impressed me. One, we just saw the game before for CSJV. They pulled out an overtime win. Shakib Sadoud put up 31 points, 11 rebounds for CSJV, 6'9" forward, played for the U18 Algerian national team. So he's coming with a little bit of FIBA experience. Very good player, very poised, has great size for positions, skilled. And he put together a very good performance. And one there by Tyson Lama. Polaris Prep looking to take a 10-point lead. So he was solid. I really like Cole Beckering at Edge, who we actually got a chance to see at Canada Basketball Nationals this past summer. North Star, I really like North Star's point guard, Waris Noya. They didn't pull out the win, but he was solid all game. Put together a very good performance. RNS had a big game from Faro Nation. He put up 25 and 6.
That's a familiar name.
Yep. NPA Showcase alumni as well. Polaris Prep. I've really been impressed with Bruno Verderte, their international import from Spain. He's just been so solid. Great feel, all-around player, can pass, can score, can shoot it.
That's something I'm noticing is the continuous international presence of players coming to Canada. When we started the NPA, that's kind of what it was always about, was the goal is keeping our Canadian talent in Canada. With the appropriate infrastructure, competition, and exposure. But not only that, we found guys like Abubakar Traore and Atiki Atiki, who is an LBA alum, that were coming from Africa.
Yeah, that's right. Even yesterday for Fort Erie, you saw Jihad El Khatib put together a very strong game for Fort Erie. 6'8", 6'9" forward, does a little bit of everything from shooting, playmaking. It's been surprising, man. Every time I've been seeing him, he's been getting a little better. So he's one of the guys definitely that stood out for me.
So Lebanon, Spain, and Algeria so far, to our knowledge. I'm sure there are a lot more.
For sure, for sure. So it's been good. Impressed with the Swish app as well. Live stats on demand. Even for myself, while I'm calling this game, I'm able to see who are the leaders in the game.
And then checked it out earlier.
From a coaching perspective, they can look at it and say, hey guys, look, this is what we're doing. We might be making our shots from this side of the floor.
Well, stats are so important, you know, for a couple of areas. Like there's the scouting, the recruitment, the marketing of the player. But then there's also like the development, like the coaching aspect of it, right? Because you got the heat charts. It shows where guys are scoring from, where teams are scoring from. It's even opponent scouting. I was talking to a few of the coaches. They were, you know, giving us some good feedback on that.
And then you have, from a fan perspective, a lot of these teams from out of the province. Nice steal there. Terrace Booker's been having a strong game. 19 points on the game for him now.
Wow.
A lot of the fans at home, whether they're at home in New Brunswick and Quebec or Calgary, whatever the case is, they can follow along with stats live. Of course, they can watch the broadcast on our YouTube, but then you got stats to back that up as well. So,
speaking of Spain, that's where Swish app is originated from.
That's true.
So a company out of Spain that we work with to be able to provide this great service. The Spanish connection.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So this has been a good game. Actually, all games today have been very good. The first one, RNS and North Star. Like I said earlier, NPA OGs. That was a great game. And then CSJV and Ridley went into overtime. And then we got this one right here, where on paper you might think Polaris outmatches them, but LBA is just so well coached. Like I said, Terrace Booker's been just steering the ship for them so far. He's got 19 points in this game so far.
If you know London Basketball Academy and have been on the scene, you know that this is a team that's going to compete. It doesn't matter against who. It doesn't matter on the year. Some years they might be high on talent, some years they might be low, but they play as a team. Very competitive, very tough, well coached. Shout out to Angelo Provenzano, a fixture in Canadian basketball. And the thing about LBA is they get better through the course of the season. It's not what you look at them when we're looking at October, but it's more so as they get into January, February, March when it matters. You know, the road to nationals when it matters. That's where at least history tells us that they continue to get better and better.
Yeah, for sure. And they're even missing one of their top guards, Rocco Awad. He's out with a broken toe. Was talking to him earlier.
Windsor product?
Yeah, Windsor product. He was named Mr. Basketball in the city of Windsor.
Okay.
So, of course, we've been watching him in the NPA Showcase League as well with the WPA Suns. He's been a stud. He's expected to return for the next session. So that'll be good. But
what I love, Joe, is like seeing these guys kind of go from these different levels of the ecosystem. From the Showcase League, now you see them in the NPA. And you're going to get to see their evolution.
Yeah.
Not just from year to year, but also, nice putback right there.
Yeah.
But also the in-season growth and evolution.
Yep. For sure. Booker, hot hand. No good that time. Tyson Lama. Nice ball movement here. Gets it to Dom Pangonis. Wyoming commit with a strong take. No good. Good defense at the rim. LBA. Here's Dilvir Randawa. Back to Booker. It's a high screen. Nice take there. Chipping away. They're not going away, man, and they probably won't for the whole game.
Yeah, I'd love to see a close game as they knock down the three there.
9-point lead for Polaris. Oh, Dom caught him slipping. Hey!
Wow.
Wyoming commit, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it takes to play at the high major level. Mix of athleticism, skill, size, IQ. He does it all. He's the engine for this Polaris prep team.
Joel Friesen in the house. What's going on, my man? Former U Sport star there.
Yeah. Good to see the Canadian basketball community coming out. Watching some NPA basketball. Looking at Lincoln Prep taking on Fort Erie. Not the same Fort Erie we saw last night, but Steve Houston's Fort Erie. So that'll be good. And then we're going to cap off the night with RNS and Edge.
Speaking of that, Coach Houston, Fort Erie team, they came fresh off of a trip from Florida.
Yep.
They ended up 1-3. Got some good competition there, but the big story was also the fact that Matt Dan picks up his first NCAA offer. He goes from no offers to now a high major offer.
Yeah, University of Oregon,
right? Yep. And then you talked about Dominic Pagonis, Wyoming commit. We had a commitment from Ishan Sharma.
Yep, right? Yesterday, Virginia.
Virginia bound. So it's just good to see the kids get the exposure, get the recruitment, and, for these guys to be playing in Canada as well at the same time.
For sure, for sure. You can get that exposure wherever you're at as long as you got an opportunity and go out and do your thing every game.
And I think it's a good mix, like programs where they have that mix of like good competition within Canada, but they're still able to make those American trips as well, get the bonding experience, get the different types of competition as well.
Yeah, mix it up, see how you fare against some different competition down south of the border. That's what it's all about. We're keeping it rolling for you guys here.
Extra time here.
Extra time, you know, we're just talking ball. Got the NPH team doing their thing. From
Typically would have went to commercial, huh?
Yeah, usually T. Jones would have put it to commercial.
We got commercial free bonus material
exactly.
here.
Yeah. We're going to keep it going. You know, they're wrapping up this timeout. 11-point game. 4:15 left to go in the third.
The one thing I always enjoyed was like the national element of it, to see like how does a team from Alberta, like an Edge, fare with a team from Ontario? How does a team from, you know, we get to see it in the, you know, quote unquote off season, spring and summer a lot, whether it's nationals, whether it's AAU, but during the in season of the school year, you know, a game that I'm looking forward to seeing is actually Fort Erie's next game.
Yeah.
I just got to double check who they're playing, but
They play Lincoln.
is that right?
Yeah.
I was looking at the schedule.
Or Fort Erie, Charles Fort Erie you're talking about.
Yes, I know that there was one in particular that I'm like looked at it. I was like, oh, that's a nice matchup. I'm gonna check it out right now.
Yeah. Nice pass. Oh, turnover. Malik Moss back in the game. Burst of energy for Polaris. Tyson Lama takes the bump, no good. Here's Terrence Booker for LBA. Turns the corner. Ball is tipped. Referee says gonna stay.
Yeah, so sorry about that. It was Edge and Fort Erie. They're facing off tomorrow at 4 p.m.
That'll be good. Edge is 1-0. Picked up a dub yesterday.
Cole Beckering was a standout there, wasn't it?
Cole Beckering, and I really like their point guard, Dallas Champagny-Smith.
Okay.
He had a near triple-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. I've never seen a more pass-first point guard. There were times where he was wide open. He's calm. He's not looking to shoot right away. He might take a dribble and then kick out, pass up a good shot for a great shot type of thing. So he was solid. They got another few guys, Cole Steele. No, they're good. Edge is good. They got some guys. Cole Beckering had a great game. He had something like 20 points. So looking forward to seeing them. Actually, tonight they're going to take on RNS. So that'll be good.
Cross-country matchup.
Yeah.
And that Beckering last name, you know, is rings bells, especially at the youth sport level. I believe Henry Beckering. I haven't figured out if they're brothers or father-son dynamic or cousins, but there's definitely got to be some type of relationship there.
Yeah.
That's one thing you notice in these settings is like the family pedigrees that you'll find. Right?
Yeah.
You mentioned kind of the Cummins of the world. I mean, there's so many different family connections within the league. It's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw from Newfoundland, you know, Carl English. We saw his son,
Ryder
Ryder.
English, yeah.
He came in for CNIT, right?
Yeah, he put up numbers. He's a volume shooter. Foul on the floor. Shea Wright, nice pass inside to Lama for 2. Lead is now pushed to 13. 3-minute mark in the third quarter. LBA doesn't want to let this get away. Not having the same type of success on the offensive end that they did in the first half. They're doing a much better job containing Terrence Booker. Got a 17-point first half. It's cooled down a little bit now.
Yeah, it looks like he's got 3 in this half. He's got up to 20 now.
Yeah.
6 of 8 from the free throw line.
Make that 21. Back at the line. Yeah, he's been living at the line.
Where's he from, Joe? Terrence Booker?
I believe he's a London local. I'd have to double check.
He's also got 4 assists as well.
Yeah, Pangonis for 3. Can't leave him open. Nice. Nice pass.
Wow. Love to see that vision.
Yeah. Lama thought about a 3, puts it on the floor, gets bumped. Foul is called. It's like he got roughed up a bit.
What do you see from Pangonis at the next level, Joe? I'm seeing a lot of different things just in this game in terms of like a well-rounded game. We saw some athleticism.
Yeah.
We saw him hit a couple threes, but like, how do you see him translating at the next level?
For me, he's one of those guys that'll do whatever you need, and he's one of those rare cases that can do whatever a coach needs him to do. If you need him to spread the floor, he can do that. If you need him to defend, he can do that. If you need him to play make, he can do that. So he's got a little bit of versatility to him where he can basically do whatever, and he's got like he definitely has that dog alpha mindset. I've seen him take over some games before, even in the first half of this game, yeah, where it was a little sloppy for Polaris. A couple times he just put his head down, gets to the rim. He's got athleticism. So for me, I can definitely see him having an impact at Wyoming because he just does so much. He has such a high IQ. He plays hard. He's tough. Kind of checks off so many boxes where he almost has not too many flaws, if any, in his game. So it's not like you're going to have to worry about him, his lack on the defensive end, or it's not like you're going to have to worry about him not being able to shoot if you want to spread the floor. He's really going to do whatever a coach wants and needs him to do. One of those guys that just contributes to winning in a lot of ways. One of the top guys for sure. Boom, big shot there. And just like that, got an 18-point lead for Polaris as LBA calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick break and then return for the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. All right, folks, we're back for the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Polaris Prep really broke this game open. Oh no, he touched the floor. I don't know if that was a slip or if he got him with the cross.
He had everything but the finish on that one.
Yeah, you got to finish it though. It doesn't matter.
Well, Booker's been a standout early on.
Yeah.
I mean, he's shown he can clearly score the rock, but what I saw in that couple possessions ago, he set up his teammate before he got to the spot with a lead pass.
Yeah, yeah. He's great in the ball screens. Bichet right with the little hook. Ref called that. If you're LBA, you just got to finish this quarter strong. chip into that lead, get a little momentum going into the next quarter. Just take it one possession at a time. There's no 18-pointers in basketball. Just only 2s and 3s, free throws.
Yeah, especially when you go down 15 plus, you kind of start getting sped up. You want to like calm it down, control what you can control, one possession at a time, like you said.
Yep, travel there.
I'm used to LBA typically having a lot more size on the roster.
Yeah.
Just from seeing a Tiki, Josh and Kumsa in the past.
Dengma Jack. 3 by Campbell's off. Corner 3, no good. Can't get the lid off the basket. Oh, way to dive on the floor there. Ref says foul on Polaris Prep.
We are officially in season.
Yep, feels good.
From this weekend all the way till March.
Yeah.
We got action at North Pole Hoops, whether it's NPA Showcase League for the clubs, grade 8 to 12, NPA, or NPHD 1 Prep Academy League.
Yep. Non-stop. We're in the gym. Catch us in the gym. Really is that time of the year for all levels. Of course, college basketball starting up soon. You got the NBA starting up soon. Youth sports, CCAA. It's a good time to be a basketball fan, no matter where you're at.
Yeah, it's good to have the season back. It felt like forever in those last 3 months till we're back. Ooh.
Oh, nice hands. .33 seconds left to go in the third.
What can you tell me about number 7 here in black?
Deshae Wright. Yeah, 2024 forward, 6'8", athletic forward. Shoots it a lot better than you would think. I want to see him be a little more aggressive in the half court. He's more of a open court type of guy, but he's able to stretch the floor and he has great size.
Definitely looks the part.
Yeah, switchable defender, can guard multiple positions. And he's developed a lot. Like, I really like what they're doing at Polaris. Like, he's a much better shooter than he was in the summer. Of course, we got a chance to see them train at Playground Burlington. So he's good. One of their higher upside guys for sure. And they just blown it up. 19-point lead now.
I would expect them to make a little comeback. Again, according to history, I mean, I don't see them laying down and expanding on this lead. We're going to make some adjustments in between quarters. But do you mind if I lead us into the break?
For sure, go for it. All right, folks, final 10 minutes of this game. Fourth quarter. 72-53 lead for Polaris Prep. This is game 3 of day 2. Anderson Cummins gets the steal out in the break. Hey! He can get up.
Looked like his older brother, Isaiah Cummins, McGill University alumni there.
Yep.
I mean, that's interesting. I didn't know he had that level of athleticism,
Yeah.
Joe. Like, he runs the point. He has that level of athleticism, and I'm seeing him defensively very pesky. Like, what do you see for him at the next level?
And he shoots it really well, too. Like, he's a point guard that does a bit of everything. And he's a dog.
They're going to need him to step up this season.
For sure, I think he could be one of their top guys.
I'd love to see the matchup with the Fort Eries, with the Royal Crowns of the world.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah. He can get up, and there's times where there could be a defender, there could be a big man in the paint, and he'll try to punch it on him, too. Like, he's not afraid of that contact either. They've got a couple of good guards as well. Malik Moss has been really good for Polaris. As LBA hits the 3, looking to chip away.
I know Anderson Cummins is still actually going through some growing pains. He didn't play as much in this game. He's had little knee problems, so he could have had a few more inches this frame.
Yeah, for sure. Randawa, no good. Here's Cummins. Nice pass to Vederte.
Yeah. Still contributing on a lot of different areas in the box score. So far, he's got 4 points, 3 rebounds, and now his 4th assist, which is a team high for Polaris.
Yeah, they got so many weapons on this team. It's basically,
wow.
They're going to take their pick out, whoever's going to, and they're all unselfish too. No one's really hunting for points or anything like that.
Love what I just saw there from Anderson with the defensive effort to extend out there to the 3-point line.
Timeout called. The lead has gone up to 25, if my math is correct. Going to take another quick break and come back for the final. 7:48. All right, we back here at Fort Erie.
Charles Antumacos in the house. We're gonna have to get him on the broadcast at some point. Yes, sir. I think that's important. You know, like talking to these coaches around the league, being able just to understand their backgrounds and their stories. Because, you know, take it for example, you have a guy like Charles Antumacos that's coached in the prep scene, in the high school scene before prep even existed in Canada, and then he goes to Asia, coaches pro. Would love to get a little bit more insight into that experience. And then you have a guy like Angelo, OG veteran in the game. I mean, most of these guys are. They've been involved in Canadian basketball forever. But, you know, it's great to see, like, there's something about grassroots basketball and development that if you're one of those guys in the scene, like, you know that your role here is to like keep getting guys to the next level.
Yeah. Jalen Sycamore. Oh, nice pin. Cam Brennan cleans it up, clean up crew.
We also got Coach Chris Matthew in the house from the KW region, head coach at Lincoln Prep. They're going to be playing next, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Chris Matthew, a fixture in the Southwest Ontario region. Got a great network out of Hamilton, out of KW. I think the consistent theme here, you know, as I look at the date, you know, being involved now for 17 years in the space, I think the consistent theme here is community.
Yeah.
You know, you have a lot of people that come through, move on to the next level. They go to, say, NCAA, whether player or coach. They go youth sport, they go NBA, but they're back in the gym where it all started.
Yeah.
And I think now you're starting to see some trends too, Joe, as you've been now more and more involved within the Canadian basketball space.
Yeah, for sure.
Oof.
Nice pass by Booker again.
That's what we were talking about, right? Seeing the play before it happens.
Yeah, he's got good vision.
Not a lot of point guards have that trait.
Yeah, they're usually looking to score.
But even the pass, like the guys that can pass at the point guard spot, they're usually passing it to who's open, not who's gonna be open, like ahead of the play.
Yeah.
They'll pass it to where the, you know, where the spot is, not where the.
Yeah, seeing the play before it develops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leading guys to finishing spots.
Yeah. Very key as a point guard.
I love that. That stood out. I mean, I think he's got it. That was Booker, right?
Yeah.
And I think Cummins has it as well. So it's a nice PG matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got a blowout game here now, over 20 points, and I think it speaks to the level that Polaris is at right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, it looks like, and I know you had it on paper prior to the season beginning, like they're one of the top teams in the country.
Sure.
Is that fair to say?
For sure. Top 4, top 3 even. When you're considering their depth, nice pass by Bruno. They've got talent, they've got depth, they've got great coaching. You know, they've got a guy that's already committed. They've got players with offers. They've got
size.
You know,
you got size at every position. I love what I just saw there from Bruno. You see that pass?
That was a dime. Man, look, see what he does this time now. Like a point forward.
Wow.
Oh.
Jinxed him there.
Yeah.
He got a little too cute there, running point.
Yeah.
But he definitely has the IQ, no doubt. Oh, he's got to be better in position to make that catch.
Oh.
That's the one thing, though, about like the Spanish game, is they're so focused on the skill. I had an opportunity to actually be out in Spain and to catch a pro game in the first division Spanish league, which is widely regarded as the best league in the world outside of the NBA. And I was watching it like it was just like computers on the floor. You know, like everything is calculated, every move. They obviously at the pro level have a ton of athleticism with the imports, but like the locals, like you could just see the game is played at a faster pace because the read and react, the instincts are so, it's so natural, right? Because they grow up in the system from like 10 years old, really playing a lot of high IQ basketball.
Yeah, they're taught to play the right way too. It's not more so iso ball like here in North America where guys are relying on their athleticism.
Yeah, I think that's as a culture,
You know, and over there, everyone could pass, shoot, dribble. Like even look at the Spanish players at the highest level. And the Spanish team in their prime back when they had the Gasols and Jose Calderon, Rudy Fernandez. These
this
guys
goes on,
highly skilled players who played the game the right way, with the high IQ. We see it with a lot of the European players.
And I think that our national program sees it, which is why we've been able to bring on the both men's and women's side Spanish coaching staff,
Yep,
right, which have
that's
helped
true.
us medal.
That's true. Jordi Fernandez. Yep.
It's, I think, definitely the focus in Europe, generally speaking, is team-based as opposed to individual-based.
Yeah.
Of course, like, you have the best. When you can get the best of both worlds and kind of combine them together, that's when you have NBA players.
Yeah.
That combine the athleticism
With the skill,
with the skill
and the
set.
IQ, and
Yeah.
the feel. Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I'm interested. Like, as the season progresses, I'm interested to see Bruno. I'm interested to see the Algerian kid. I'm interested to see Jihad El Khatib. Like, because they have some of that. Like, Jihad's got that skill set. He's got that size, but he also has athleticism.
Yeah.
So how do y'all put it together now?
Yeah. Yeah. Bichet right. 4:50 left, 26-point game. Polaris looking to crack the century mark potentially.
First of the session.
No, 40 already put up 100 plus.
Speaking of Jihad Al Khatib, he's in the house right now. We're gonna have to get him on the broadcast. Maybe build a list of different guests for you, Joe.
Yeah, for sure. Got a big guest list. Anyone's welcome anytime.
Well, it's just cool to like know their stories and why they chose to come to Canada. They could be anywhere in the world, you know. And I think, you know, for those listening, players, coaches, it speaks to what we have here in Canada as a basketball community. If you have elite prospects coming from all over the world, the same way that they do with hockey, right?
Yeah.
Players from Russia, they come to the CHL, they come to the OHL, and they move up to the NHL.
Yeah.
So that's a similar thing that we're trying to do with basketball, you know, and taking pride in what we have here in Canada.
Yeah.
We don't have to always leave. Let's build it up right here.
Nice take. Ewan Steele. Dom Pangonis with the screen, moving screen called on Sarma.
Shout out to AR, the playmaker. Also in the house, got a lot of different media.
Yep.
Shout out to creator Chris. You know, people that are familiar with the basketball scene, like saying those names, I'm sure they know who we're talking about. It's just great to see more media coverage for grassroots basketball in general. LBA battling. Interesting to see Polaris not letting up, still have a lot of their starters.
Yeah.
They're really trying to.
It's called back-to-back moving screens on them. 3 minutes left to go.
I'm seeing Waris Noya from North Star put up a 30-piece.
Yeah, he was tough. Step back threes, getting in the lane. He's a big body point guard, and he's always in attack mode. It's hard not to when he's driving at the rim. He's gonna get the contact, get to the line, score it. Made a lot of great passes too.
For college coaches looking for point guards. Warris is one of them, but there's also another 2 on the floor. We got a early on. I'm liking what I'm seeing in terms of the lead guard positions.
Yeah. No good. Nice take by Randawa.
As we're talking about international basketball,
Nice pass.
ooh, beautiful pass.
Nice pass to the left.
Ishan Sharma,
Yep.
Indian descent.
Yep.
There's no secret that Indian people love basketball. You see it with the Raptors games, you see it. There's a lot of hoopers, even Aryan, Ishan's
Yeah, his brother plays at
brother.
Western. Yep.
He looks great at Western. I
Yeah.
mean, he's come a long way. He's built his body up, and now to see his younger brother, playing at the high major level.
Yeah.
So that's a huge inspiration for a lot of players from Indian descent. And I think that's what you get with Canada, right? You get a mixed bag.
Yeah. Sahil Sarma. Another one right there.
As he knocks down, perfect timing as he knocks down the 3.
Final minute.
They're definitely threatening the century mark.
Yeah. Shoot it. Deshay right for 3. No good.
I think coach might take them for free pizza after if they
Get the 100.
yeah.
Nah,
That's why it looks like they're putting they're keeping their foot on the gas.
yeah.
Shooting threes with 2
Knowing-
possessions left.
Knowing Ray Kim, he's probably still got some things for them to improve on after this game. He's going to let them know that type of coach he is.
That's one thing I noticed, like talking to the staff at NPH and asking them what are their thoughts early on, like with the NPA and kind of seeing it for the first time. And the thing that they said stood out is the intensity level with the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's really serious, really tight, really detailed.
Yeah.
It just kind of shows you the different levels of coaching as well within the basketball space.
It's discipline, right? Even if you're up. No, these guys are up 26. And again, I'm sure their coach is going to let them know things that they could have done better. And that's what it's all about. So the clock's going to run down here. Polaris Prep with the big win. They're going to move to 2-0 on the season. Strong start to their session. Coming up next, we got Lincoln Prep and Fort Erie about to battle it out. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to catch that next stream. We'll tip off in about 10, 15 minutes. And we'll catch you there.
We're out.